Hey, what's up, people? My name is James Silas, and welcome to Music Business with James Silas. Yeah! This is a vlog channel show where we'll be talking about or analyzing news stories, trends. As time goes on, we might have the opportunity or the privilege to be calling in one or two celebrities, musicians, whoever to come in to have a word or two with us for your own viewing pleasure. Let's go straight to business. So the first thing we're going to talk about today is Cynthia Morgan. Cynthia Morgan is trying to put a comeback. Matter of fact, as we speak, there's a GoFundMe account or link that's been put out there in public for people to be able to contribute to have her back into the music business. It's crazy. It's a long story as well. She was on Instagram Live with Miss Vanilla 7, Cassandra, I think that's what her real name is, on Instagram. And it was like an interactive or interview session where Cassandra or Vanilla 7 was asking her a couple of questions about her personal life, her music life, and everything that she's been going through. The last record I heard from Cynthia Morgan was in 2019. I think that was Posh Panamera. But before that one, there was Go Gaga Remix. But my favorite of all time has to be Simartinia. Simartinia is a beautiful music, beautiful record, beautiful song, well recorded. I like the video as well. Very simple video, but with a compelling storyline. I like the song. I can't say I'm a big or huge fan of Cynthia Morgan, but yes, I loved Cynthia Morgan. I've always loved Cynthia Morgan's music. I think the whole trouble with Cynthia Morgan started with, right after she left Northside Music, owned by Jude Okoye and everything. It was a very bitter breakup. This is my opinion. I just feel like for upcoming artists, you know how tough it can be to get somebody to sponsor you or somebody to sign you. I just feel like when you eventually sign, even if you have to go your separate ways, even if you have to move on with your career, I don't think you should still, it doesn't have to be dirty. You just take time out and explain why you need to move on. Don't get off your contract. Explain why you need to move on pretty much. If you need to get off your contract, make sure you're doing it legally. Make sure you get a lawyer. Make sure you can. There's always a sign out clause, or what do we call it? There's always a way where you can come. So just in case I want to leave the contract before the due time, there's always a way around it, and then so you can have that conversation and leave amicably or peacefully. Because truth be told, music is a business, and you need money to run this business. You can't run this music business with empty hands. You can't just run it. It's not about talent. It goes beyond talent. And I feel like right after her leaving Northside Entertainment, it had not been rosy for her. She probably had some money that she could put into the business that she used to stay afloat. But look, we're talking about time right here. If you have 10 million, by the time you shoot how many videos, by the time you promote, by the time you do this and that, I don't know how much you have left. I was watching that Instagram live, and I don't know, she just looked like a shadow of what we used to know. It looked really, really bad. You guys respect and appreciate her humility for coming out to public to actually say, I need help. It's one thing to actually have a problem, it's another thing to actually be open about it and say, yo, I need help. Shout out to Miss Vanilla 7. I think this initiative is going to go a long way, especially if people are actually truthful and really, really willing to support her. I don't know if this is the best time for her to want to get into another record deal or what. I don't know. It's tough, and then this business, this our entertainment or music business, has really, really gone to another level. It's not business as usual. It has changed. Things have changed, and then even this COVID session itself is not even helping matters. So, but all the same, I wish her all the best. I pray that this is what she really loves to do. I pray that God opens a way for her to come back and do what she loves to do best. Cynthia Morgan is very, very talented, and I feel like she really deserves a second chance, if we're going to put it like that. Second, third, she deserves a chance to come back and give us what it might not be as beautiful as it used to be. Sadly, there's this stigma aspect of it where people might want to be remembering you for the negative part or the sad or low part of your life. But if there's an opportunity, if there's a chance that she can come back, if there's a chance that she gets the opportunity to hit the studio again, be able to afford producers, the right producers, and do her thing, I feel like why not? Why not? So the next story we're going to go to is the battle for supremacy. Should I call it battle for supremacy? I mean battle for the throne. I don't even know how to even call this one, but it has to do with Wizkid, Davido, and Burna Boy. I mean, let's even narrow it down. Okay, because I don't think Wizkid responded to it. I didn't see it. I mean, if you do, if you know, let me know. It was narrowed to Davido versus Burna Boy. So Davido posted a picture of himself and Wizkid. The origin of the picture, of course, was from some graphic artist, illustrator. He manipulated the picture to have Davido's face or Davido's head and Wizkid's head, and Tunde had not spotted and posted it. After that, Davido also posted it on his own page with the caption. I think that's where the problem actually lies. The caption was the two greatest of all time, and then it had no caps, like end of discussion. Whoa. Twitter is a place where no matter what the case is, no matter what the topic is, once you take it to Twitter people will judge the matter there and give you a final verdict. It's what it is. Of course, the picture got to Twitter. The video was trending, Wizkid was trending, and eventually, Burna Boy joined. I think naturally, some people deny it. Some people just be like, oh no, there's no competition. No, we are all equal. Oh, the sky is wide enough for everybody. Mommy, Bagby. The fact is, human beings, like every other animal, are competitive. Some people will say, oh, I beg, I'm not competing with them, I'm in my own lane. Oh, the sky is wide enough for every bird. Blah, 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 blah. The truth is that there's competition, whether you like it or not. So, but what usually happens is that some people are not particularly trying to strive or doing it. Some people are not doing it openly, some people are not. But for every artist, for everybody that works in an industry, you want to be the best. You want to be the guy that's getting the job. You want to be the guy that's getting the gigs. You want to be the guy number one. Whether you like, whether you admit, whether you agree or not. The intention as well, even when you put out music, is to be on number one, to top the chart, to make that money. All right. But besides that, Davido put out that picture with that caption, and I feel like we're talking about territory. We're talking about territorial control. Somebody cannot be crossing your lane, or somebody cannot be hitting their chest, especially when you're in an era where somebody has given himself or proclaimed the title African Giant, and then you now come and say the two greatest of all time. Mommy, the African Giant is not going to sit down and take that. They're not bullshit, and take that comment. Let me just leave it as simple as that. The African Giant, for who you've known him for if Twitter people know what's up, there's no way he's going to keep quiet. Personally, I just talked about the whole supremacy competition thing. It's a natural thing. It's a normal level. If you watch Game of Thrones, it was like mankind. They represented a scenario where mankind was, people were fighting for a single throne. All right, people died. Lives were lost. A lot of people, actually died in the course of one person getting to that particular throne. And that's what, like I said, that's what life is. That's what this business. That's what our existence actually sort of stylishly entails. Why do we have lion pride? Why do we have the king of the jungle? All those statements. It's not for fun. Recently I watched Jordan's Last Dance documentary on Netflix, and it's what it is. There's a battle for number one spot. Everybody wants to, whether you like it or not. If you have the opportunity, you want to actually sit on that throne. So bringing it back to the matter at hand, Burna Boy did not like the fact that Davido put out that picture or reposted it with that kind of caption, and he replied. Of course, he did not reply. Burna Boy is smart. The kind of response that he had for that particular action was quite cryptic, but everybody understood automatically. I mean, what did he say? He said, everybody knows you cannot play football and you are an embarrassment to the team, but your daddy bought the football team. Whoa, what does that mean? And then I was reading on Twitter, somebody reposted this particular statement and said, what Burna Boy simply meant there is that the person did not write the video, but he said, everybody knows you cannot sing, but your father has money and you are paying your way through, so to speak. The whole analysis was still pulling back to say Burna Boy is referring to Davido. Burna Boy clearly did not mention Davido, but as it is, people had already drawn conclusion to say he was responding to Davido. Of course, there was no rebound, there was no other, it was just the fans going at each other and so on. You see, the supremacy thing, as much as people want to deny it, as much as we don't want to really delve into it so deeply, because it's a matter that can never ever end. Fans will never agree. If you are a fan of Davido, you hold on, you stand, I stand for Davido, you hold on tight, you will not be shaken. No matter what logic and reasoning or whatnot does not apply when it comes to who you support or who you love as a fan. Davido's fans will remain loyal to Davido. Wizkid's fans will remain loyal to Wizkid, and Burna Boy's fans will remain loyal to Burna Boy. So it doesn't matter. See, this supremacy thing. At the end of the day, when it comes to supremacy or who's ruling or who the king of the jungle is, so to speak, I feel like it will just boil down to the numbers. I think easiest way around it is to say who was the highest streamed, or who was the highest paid, or who was the highest earning artist of a certain period, year, month, quarter, and whatnot. And then numbers don't lie. That's where we should be able to look at it and say, okay, this is the person. And then when it comes to that whole of all-time stories, it will be easier to check who's been making more money. And then I don't think it's something that one person can actually come up and say, oh, this person is, because hey, except you're going to have to go to like an iTunes or Spotify or Music Plus or Boomplay and say, okay, who's your highest streaming artist from 2019 to date? And then it's okay, this is the person. And then it can also be Spotify and say, okay, which Nigerian artist had the highest numbers of streams or income, and they'll show you. So all the argument about me, I'm the giant of Africa, this one is the king of Africa, this one is the and blah 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 blah. I just feel like it's not even, it don't count. I'm not big on those things. I don't care. Like, bring your numbers should speak for you. Your numbers should speak for you. If fans are streaming more of Wizkid, it should show. The numbers will show. The numbers don't lie. So when it comes to music, it's about taste. Your taste will be different from mine. Mine will definitely be different from yours. For some people, they share the same taste when it comes to music. I don't think anybody should kill themselves over. That's the thing that happens with footballers or football fans. If you hear people arguing, oh, Messi is better than what's the name, Ronaldo is, and all those things, man. I don't get myself twisted, and I don't get myself involved in those kind of arguments. I just feel like, look, numbers will speak for itself. If this person plays better than the other guy, you should see how many goals did this person score, or how many games did this person feature. I mean, I watched what's his name, Jordan's documentary, and it's very simple. You can just see it there. The guy he won how many championships, he did this, he did that. It's just the numbers will show you who the greatest is at the end of the day. So it's not a question of arguments. It's not a question of just people coming to fight themselves over business points or business arguments. If you want to argue about who you favor, or who you like, or who you love, come with your numbers, and then when your numbers stand face to face with the other person's numbers, if this one is higher, then that's the person that you can give kudos to. And then don't forget that this office or this throne that we talk about every now and then is not particularly a permanent seat for anybody. So I feel like fans need to take it easy. This thing is not a do or die. I personally, I don't kill myself for anybody. I can't come and be arguing with you about who's making more money between Davido and Wizkid. Am I mad? What do you concern me now? I'm making my own money. You have to come and tell me that, oh, who do you think has more money than me? Are you crazy? Are you dizzy, blood? On to the next story. Tacha was trending some days ago about being on the Big Brother Renunion show and how they were cutting her off and not letting her speak her mind and all of those things. And I'm wondering, what's going on again? And truth be told, since Tacha left the Big Brother house in 2019, Tacha has been on the mouth, on the lips of a lot of her fans every now and then, which is why she has always been trying. I don't know if they do like a statistic collation or how's it called? They collate the people or number of people that actually pushed or topped the trending topics on Twitter in 2019, I think Tacha will be on the top 5 if care is not taken. Tacha's fans, what do you call them? Titans, are vicious. They come all out. The tradition of Big Brother Nigeria, Big Brother Naija, there's always, before the new session or before the new season will start, they will sort of bring everybody from the previous season to come together to have conversation or to talk about what happened, the experiences in the house and outside the house. And I feel like they're probably shooting for the new season, not the new season of Big Brother, but ahead of the new season. It's just the reunion thing. They decided shooting that one, and somehow, some way, Tacha probably, from what she put out on her Insta story, that she was cut off, or she was, maybe her mic was muted or something, and they prevented her from saying what she really wanted to say, because I don't know if it was scripted or something, but you can just tell that there's going to be tension. I mean, they've not started showing it yet, but we already said that there's a problem, and her fans are already out there. She was trending, they're already out there, already showing their displeasure for the organizers of the show and whoever. So it seems like it's a Tacha versus Messi thing. Messi, who won the Big Brother Naija 4 session, peppered them in 2019. Since that the whole rivalry thing, or should I say fight? I don't know. Since that whole argument thing that sort of disqualified Tacha at the end of the day, there's not been peace. People they've been arguing, they've been fighting every time. I don't know. It's a non-stop thing. So I don't really get it, but their fans are crazy. I mean, for me to say their fans are crazy, I know this might get me into trouble, but it's just what it is. These people are I like a cult followership. If you just try to be disrespectful, if you just say something, even if it's your opinion, they don't care, sir. They'll just come at you and say, oh, who is this one? Oh, Tacha is the best. Tacha. Yo, we all need to calm down. I don't know what exactly would have transpired. I don't know what exactly the conversation would have been, but I think once they start airing, we'll see, we'll know, we'll understand. Alright? So, with that said, Big Brother 5, Big Brother Naija 5 is already around the corner, and auditions have been open on the internet. So, they've asked people to post 2 minutes clips of why they want to be in the Big Brother house. And I think what might happen is after coalition, they might pick out the best, maybe 50 or 30 or whatnot, for people to vote and decide the people that are going to go into the Big Brother house. Of course, this whole COVID-19 or pandemic has been crazy, and it might affect, or definitely clearly it has affected the not regular process. But I think the whole online thing is a smart way to go, and just maybe they will have to test everybody before they eventually admit the ones that are going to go into the house. So it's going to be there. But let's even see how it goes, because I am a big fan of Big Brother. I like it. I mean, I enjoy it. It will be nice to see the new set of housemates. It will be nice to see how they're going to play out the whole pandemic approach to it. I don't know. It will be nice. It will be interesting. It will be interesting. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So DJ Cuppy put out a picture some days ago, giving the Obi to our exes. I don't know. It reminds me of Olamide saying, "Fuck my exes, I don't miss you." Something like that, right? So what could have triggered that on post? Why would we put out a caption like that? Because definitely it caught everybody's attention. It even spilled over to Twitter, normal level, and some people were even calling names and stuff. Well, I don't understand what exactly has transpired, what has happened, who's pissing off. When you come out to say "Obi" to all your exes, hey, what's popping? Like, celebrities go through a lot of pressure. I can imagine. I have to bring this back. That however you can support, there's a GoFundMe account on Miss Vanilla 7's account. So please, there's a way, any way, however you want to support. If you're a fan of Cynthia Morgan, go support her. Go, put something. No matter, nothing is too small. I mean, like we always say, nothing is too small, nothing is too much. Support her music career. Shorty tries to kick shit, Bruce Lee in the air. 21 question, sex excuses everywhere. Come on, Jesse. Baby yo, check it 100. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, comment, like, share. I hope you enjoyed the show. This is Music Business with James Silas. Yeah!